I guess you're going to see me in this way too. I mean, sitting at this angle, sitting up, using my desktop. Anyway, because my the memory ran out, the storage on my iPhone ran out, so I want to just go right back in and try and remember where I was. So this guy. Okay, so that first, I remember I went into my previous workplace dressed up as Samantha, and because um, two of them, I was talking with this colleague, and I said I would go in sometimes when I was working there. I would during lunchtime or whatever, and just talk and share. And she was my close friend. It's very warm and nice and welcoming, and non-assuming and so forth. So I went in. So I've been keeping in correspondence with her, and I would send her pictures as I mentioned my cross-dressing hobby project and so forth. And so I um, so around I remember because it was is funny that it was around Halloween, the October month, which I associate with Halloween, my favorite at this point secular holiday. Um, for obvious reasons, it's creative. It has all sorts involves the mythical and mystical and Dracula and lore and vampires and ghosts and paranormal and all that. Um, so right, uh, so it would have been about that time when she said, "Hey, I'd like to come have you visit. I'd like to see you. Can you visit?" And at that point, I remember I was working until 11. I was at the point where and it must not have been, could not have been a day when I had to be at my second job in the evening. So I left, I remember leaving at 11 o'clock, and I could be able to make it, I could be able to come home, get dressed, and do my makeup and so forth, and go over. And I was able to do it, and they liked having me there, and everybody seemed comfortable having me there. Um, so that okay. Now what was that? So I would have been starting my other job in 2022, and if this would have been October of 2022. Um, so then it was a fun day, and she in her home, in her office, she talked about this guy that she knows, who was an author and published books, and I mentioned wanting to write my own memoir, and or having started writing a memoir, something like that. And so she gave me this name of her friend, and I later reached out to the friend by email, and I probably got a message back. I don't remember what it was. It was a nice message. So I continued working, and time goes by, and then I get better and better at dressing up as Samantha. And then this past Saturday, I guess so. No, not this past Saturday. No, earlier this week, would have been Thursday. um, she had invited me. Well, earlier in the week. Okay, earlier in the week, she said she responded, and she said I'd love to. Yeah, it'd be great to have you come visit again. Could you dress up as Samantha? Or I would love to see Samantha again. And so did another colleague.